Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl, Mary Jane. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. So let's talk. Let's talk about Nene Leakes and Kim from Real Housewives of Atlanta season 10. So, there's a report out that Kim from Atlanta Housewife, she is going to sue Nene if Nene doesn't retract her statements about any type of negativity that Nene posts about her and her daughter. So what do you guys think? Do you think Kim has the upper hand? And it also says that they think that, Nene Leakes is jealous of Kim because she has the TV show Tardy to the Party or whatever. Then won't Kim stay on Tardy to the Party? Why she gotta come to Real Housewives of Atlanta season 10 like word? So, anyways, like, it's supposed to be for a couple of $1 million or whatever. I just hope Nene doesn't have to, do all that. But but Nene did apologize for, her stand up comment comedian act or whatever stand up act where she said something really foul to a girl with a Uber driver, which she hopes something happens to her or whatever. She said that that was the first thing that come to mind, because sometimes when you are nervous, when you are afraid and you're trying something new, especially people are going to be watching because you have the audience watching, it's live, it's not like you're filming on a set. And then also the world is gonna see it, so you don't want to come off as weak. But you should have used some different types of words or something else. She should have had something in the backup, like a backup joke, like had somebody write her some backup jokes just in case she did have hecklers, and what to do with hecklers. Because sometimes you think that everybody does like you, and why would someone come to your comedy show, or if they know that you're going to be performing, actually boo you? Why waste your time? Like, I wouldn't go to a show if I didn't like somebody, but maybe there was other guests, maybe there was other people on the act, on the board or whatever, so that could possibly be it. Or people don't want to see Nene Leakes, being a comedian now, because being a comedian is not easy. It's a very hard thing, which I don't know from personally, but I know from what all these other comedians say about it's not easy to dabble into being a comedian. So, and then if she has to, so I don't know if she probably already, released a statement to Kim, but Kim said she's gonna sue her if she doesn't apologize. Sue Nene Leakes if Nene Leakes doesn't apologize to her on all social forms and media, that she actually made all the negative statements. Which in my videos, you already know how I feel about Kim and her daughter and Croy, so you can check them out, because YouTube is acting up. Like, every video that I do put out is like it has the yellow thing on it, and I have to manually go in. So it's like whatever, there's always something to always try to get into your way and block you too. And especially because I believe that there's a lot of people that are making money. I'm not making money. I have not made 1 penny, 1 cent off of YouTube or any videos I put out there or whatever. But I guess that it's an avenue for people that are regular, people to show their talents, people to show who they are, people to just be creative in their own will, and then people like it and become subscribers, become followers, become notification squad, and also like their videos and share their videos. So it's like another avenue that really wasn't out there to a lot of people that it is now. And so I guess it's time to crunch them numbers. Everybody can't make the money. Everybody can't be big and successful. So hopefully you guys check me out on Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. But anyways, so it says that Kim is also saying that, what did she say, that she's gonna sue for a couple of, I'm looking at it right now. I didn't post anything, any pictures, anything in the background, because my camera, the microphone, and the picture sometimes just don't all work concisely together. They don't mesh well together. I gotta upgrade, I gotta update. you know so so what it says now, it wants to move slow. But anyways, Kim wants the apology to her family and all this other stuff, and she wants it to be live on the media. She wants everybody to see Nene apologize. That's going to be, I don't know if Nene has already done it because I haven't seen it yet, but Kim already sued, she sued Candy and everything. So now, and she won that money and played Candy. And Kim already played the girl that she used to live in her mansion, and then she tore up the mansion, took furniture and took everything and got over on that. Then accused the girl of all this negative stuff, which is in my other video. And now, she is putting Nene Leakes to the fire, saying you better apologize or I'm going to sue you for all types of money or whatever. So I don't know if Kim is gonna actually have. I mean, Nene Leakes is actually gonna have to apologize to the Barbie, to the washed up old Barbie. And I just say that because I don't like her character. I don't like how she behaves. I don't like the way she talks to people. I don't like the way she demeans people as well. I'm talking about Kim. And I don't like the way her daughter has picked up her habits. Her oldest daughter used to be a really sweet, nice girl, homey looking and everything. And now she got the plastic surgery and all this other stuff. She's on the vengeance. But, do I feel Nene Leakes was wrong for what she said about Kim? No. Check out my videos. No, I don't. I don't want her to apologize because that's like another black woman, being Kim getting the other upper hand on. That's just my opinion, and it's just my opinion because I have personal feelings towards Kim that I really don't take any of these reality TV stars or entertainers seriously. But the way, like Kim treated Sweetie, how Croy treated Sweetie, how they just, act on camera towards their cast member it just was very much more to it than just not liking them. And, that's just my opinion and I'm sticking to it. So Kim wants her to apologize. That's a big blow, I know that is going to, hit Nene ego, but it's also gonna boost Kim ego because Kim came back at the situation writing a long letter talking about, it's inappropriate for you to say this, do this, basically Kim's lawyers had her release them statements. She got approval of releasing them statements, and and that's how she was going, and she was already planning for that attack on Nene. And maybe they knew, and Kim knows Nene, that Nene probably will overreact because they said the video of Bray Lee or whatever, when she took, the picture, whatever, she didn't put it out there on the internet. What happens is she sent the video to other, cast members of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 10 cast members or whatever. So, but Nene got heed to the situation and she wanted to get to the story before it goes out on social networks and sites and stuff. So she wanted to, before you embarrass me with my own dirt, I'm going to put it out there, basically. So that's what Nene tried to do. And she did do that. But only thing is the comments that she left under her Instagram and the statements that she did say about Kim, if she can't prove them statements are true, then it is slander. But hey, Nene Leakes, you can check out my video and it'll prove that it's true. No, it won't, but or get somebody to read like the old episodes of Atlanta Housewives and read the behavior and the mannerism and all this other stuff. If you have anything on her to prove that is actually what you say it is, then you're straight. But I don't know if she has that, and I don't know if this is all promotion for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 10. So we'll see. Boy, that Kim, she was like, my daughter didn't leak the tapes. Nene Leakes did. I was like, yo. So that's the news on that. And I'm not like a big fan of Nene Leakes or anybody like that, but I'm definitely not a fan of Kim and her daughter because of their transformation of how they grew in the eye of the media. To me, it was a negative transformation and it wasn't positive and it wasn't real. So that's why I have my feelings towards Kim. And, I can't really blame her daughter because her daughter the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So then other news, did you hear about Terry Crews Terry Crews talking about hearing about the story about these women being assaulted or being taken advantage of, with the casting couch or whatever. He said it caused him to have PTSD, and basically because he was in a vulnerable situation as well, probably when he began his journey in Hollywood as a young actor. So he's saying that it hurts, and also he's bringing the light to not just only women, not just only Caucasian women, but African American men are affected by these casting couches and being, taken advantage of by perpetrators or predators. So it was real interesting to see his side and his intake, and it was also wonderful for him to even express it, because it's not easy for a man to express his feelings, to say, hey, this is how I feel, this is what I was going through, this is what happened to me, because people will automatically assume, some people, not me or not my peeps or my peoples, but some people will automatically assume that just because he was taken advantage of, that he's probably homosexual, or if it was a man that did take advantage of him, or probably he's a diggler, or he's a big guy, he should be able to defend himself. But when you're a child and you're vulnerable, and everything depends on like whether you get this role or whatever, or you get this part in this show or whatever, and everybody's counting on you, and then somebody wants to, touch under your arms, touch your hair, rub your bald head or whatever, that you feel like, okay, I can do it, but you live with them demons. And sometimes they surface with you doing negative things to affect your life and your career or your loved ones or your friends. And PSD is nothing to mess with. That's really, really strong. And so he released a statement on Twitter talking about how, his dysfunctional and years of being in Hollywood, and executives coming over to him and groping him and touching his private parts and things like that, which is all I could have put the images out there, but like I said, I don't want to use too much of my graphics card or whatever, because it'd be acting up. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been on camera or whatever, because I'll see how this video ends up. Whether it's good or bad, I'm going to put it out there. So, and then I was just like, whoa. But I'm glad he said something. I'm glad he stepped up. I'm glad he said something, because maybe there's more of our African American males going through this in the business, whether it's entertainment, sports, acting, music, could be going through this, and we don't think about it because we think that they're males and they're tough, and women are more weak. But anybody could be weak and put in a situation where their normal reaction wouldn't happen. Sometimes it's the fittest survive, and sometimes people become prey, even though you don't think that they will become prey, and then they're ashamed to express it or ashamed to tell anybody what's going on in their situation, because they don't want to get judged, or they be seen as a less of a human being. So then on the other hand, we have the other story, a little update on, Usher. Check out my Usher playlist. His accuser, Laura Ham or whatever, accusing Usher of giving her, herpes. Basically whoever her assistant, somebody is saying that, her stories are totally fabricated, because we all know that when Laura Ham name was released to the media or whatever, she gave this wonderful story talking about that Usher had sex with her the first time, but the second time that she had sex with him in Louisiana, that he didn't use protection, and he wouldn't let her see his penis or him ejaculating at all like that. He would run to the bathroom, and basically to make it look like he was trying to hide something, and he wasn't comfortable with it, because maybe he could have been having an outbreak or anything like that, she was saying. So now they have a recording of her actually saying to her former assistant that she's suing or whatever, that each and every time she wore protection with Usher, and basically changing up her story from the story that was released through her attorney. So some people believe it's really a big of a contradiction to what she claims and what she wants in her lawsuit and all the things that she's been going after. towards Usher, but then on the other hand, her lawyer is also saying that she wasn't being totally honest on that recording because, she was having problems with her assistant already, and she didn't want to spill the beans to him or let him know what was going on because he could shop the story to the media sites or whatever. But like I say, I call it bullcrap. I don't call it real. And the reason why it's all in my Usher's playlist, I think her name would be on the title. So it's just like, whoa, things are going on in the neighborhood. And basically, that's it. There is something else I did want to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. So, anyways, please comment, like, subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So, where are we at today with this, Nelly situation? What are we going to do about Nelly? Like, Nelly is being roasted, but he's in my playlist as well. I got videos on him, but it's just like everything's coming out to be very, very just bad for African Americans and the entertainment or the limelight business. And also, everyone's talking about Eminem. They're talking about Eminem, how his he was rapping or whatever for the BET Hip Hop Awards or whatever, and then he was doing his freestyle, and he basically came at Donald Trump and said all these great things, and it was actually trending on Twitter for at least a whole freaking day, and everybody was just amused and amazed by it. But remember Nipsey Hussle, he had a song out talking about F Donald Trump. So but I guess Eminem has a bigger audience. He has, more people behind him. He has a machine behind him as well. And plus he's been around for like a century, almost a half of a century now. And then also with that, he has a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers. He has so many people that he has influenced over the years that they would support his message. So if someone was of Caucasian descent and thought that, Colin Kaepernick and all the rest of the football players bending the knee or whatever was bad because, it's disrespect to this, disrespect to that, even though it's not disrespect to the veterans or United States, but it's just to bring awareness to the injustice that are happening with African Americans and African Americans being shot down by the cops and then having no justice in return for that. Like no one's being held accountable for them situations. So if, someone that doesn't have that type of, that's Caucasian, that doesn't think, just only look at the literal example of, bending the knee and think that it's always just, and Donald Trump is doing the right thing. But now if they see that they're famous artist, somebody that they look up to, they're super rapper or whatever, speaking out and making statements about the situation, would probably have them change as well too, and have more people come to the understanding of what's going on with Donald Trump and this racism and all the things that are coming to a head in the United States, and just all these marches and protests with the white wing and all white wing situation. So we'll see. So what do you guys think about the Eminem situation? Do you think that, him rapping about the situation and getting so much attention that might sway people to think more about how, Donald Trump's politics and what actually Eminem is trying to say and stand for? And, it just doesn't only take my African Americans, but also everyone needs to voice their opinion and say something. But sometimes we are censored, like I'm being censored on YouTube. So anyways, please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, be greatly appreciated. Check me out on Patreon, and I'm out. One love to my peeps, yo. Oh, anyways, I'm going on vacation too as well, and I think I'm leaving on the 13th, and I will be back on the 18th or the 17th. So anyway, peace, I'm out.